Let's get it, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. About to do like the 2 games, maybe 3. We gonna start it off with the Giants, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share the video, all that good shit. We at 236. Let's keep it going, man. Like I said, let's get to 300, then 500, then to 1,000, then 5,000. Let's keep it going, man. Let's get it. About to get into it in like 20 minutes. All right, let's get it, man. Let's get right into it. No, don't do that. I used to do that back in the day, man. Playing the computer all day and shit. I was supposed to put Hero 2. So, well, fuck it. Let's go, man. Let me see something real quick before I start this shit. Let me see something with the Giants.
"20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he will
Let's get it.
to muster the 20-yard line on that return. At their own 20-yard line. Right to the air is Prescott. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On second down, Russ. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Giants. A carry here for Tracy. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Osa Odigizua getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
Oh, good D. That was great.
The intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Gano's kick is good.
Almost.
And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Go play action. It's Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10
They put Pickens in motion.
line.
Here we go, 47.
To the air again. Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage of it.
Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal. At the Giants
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Prescott. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
So 3rd and goal inside the 5, Mike. Defensively, what you're trying to do is, of course, keep him out of the end zone. But the second step is don't allow them to have any decision about what...
And he'll take it on in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas.
Okay.
Back to their first possession of this game, Mike. It resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now, it's Tracy looking to run. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Woo! And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. The Giants can call their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Mark down at the 6. And the shotgun. Wilson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are on top. It's now 10-7. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This taken around the 11. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. First down, Prescott. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Close to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
For our Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Dak will throw it here on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him up.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
Hail Mary.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's down. Forced out to his right. That's down the field for Lamb. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newbin. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New York.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Now Russ. That's going to be caught by
Chad was good.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Giants.
On the ground, here's Tracy. His defense.
Damn, that was crazy.
When they get him down behind the line, it's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now it's Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson.
Good shit.
Return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
I should not have passed it to that nigga. That was stupid.
Level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Pistol now for Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 7.
Yeah, 47.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard
Here's
line.
Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistake.
This game ass. I see why Cowboys are struggling with them. Cowboys.
As we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Yeah, here we go, 47.
Prescott again. Flush to his right. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
How the fuck you ain't enter that? Good shit, man. I hit triangle like 2-3 times. What the fuck? You know what it was? I should have went up more.
What a game this has been back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Giants take over first and 10.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll run with Tracy. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. From 29. Here's second down and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
On the ground, right back to Tracy. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and inches.
Back to throw. Wilson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Handoff here, up the middle. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9.
Chad, what's good, Mo?
It is second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
A gain of a yard. And the Giants first down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll run. And some space open.
Yo, if I had a better running back, oh my God, I would have been so off.
Now they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it.
That nigga slow as a bitch.
Before he's shown the sideline.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. Second down.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Pushed out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
14, 280.
Wilson will throw again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second.
All right, so right now what you're telling your play caller is, Mike, you've got 2 downs. You don't need to get it here on third. If you can put yourself in position to use fourth, we're going to do it. So call your best 2 plays you have them both ready, because you have to score here.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that could be the
Yeah, you bitch ass nigga. Good shit, good shit.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the
Damn.
moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
out of his own end zone. Prescott moving to his right. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end.
Oh my god, man, I fucked that shit up.
And it was their defense
Damn, man.
in the second half.
Fuck.
And they cruise to victory.
Damn, man. I'm good with the Giants right now. Y'all tell me a team to play, but I'll play with anybody.
You've been watching
I'll play with the Giants again, but just not right now.
For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.
Yeah, call.
Everyone just about settled in for some football here at Houston's NRG Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Houston Texans.
What? Woo! Look at that boy. Let's get it.
Here's Riley Patterson. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Damian Pierce now to return it. Dukes out a one-stop. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And up to Chubb to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 29. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and netted some positive yards.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third,
yes, sir.
It's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Stroud gonna go on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on the opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Chubb running out of the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Jones. Loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal lead. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Rolling left, buying some time, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen.
I threw it out of balls.
And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. He lofts it deep right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done.
Good D.
Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board. Just kind of a confidence builder. Right? Offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. Now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
Check.
They go play action with Tonga Vailoa. It's caught left side by Hill. Free inside the 30. And he has this down to the 15-yard line.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today.
Yeah, that play was crazy.
With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Second down carry for Achane. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Now, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. Tua out of the pistol. Dump off to his fullback. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The kick by Patterson is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. Excellent field position for him here as the kickoff lands short. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now a give right side to Chubb. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
From the gun, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Texans first down.
They are running from the gun with Chubb. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
On the quick, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud.
Oh my God.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he'll get it
Oh, that was perfect block.
Down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one hit the leg of the end zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Got like 3 people like that. Yeah.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
20 TX.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Here's a screen for Achane. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Running with Achane out of the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. On 4th down, the snap to Tagovailoa. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First down, Stroud. He has it at the 5. And this is down all the way to the 3. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Oh, put way too much on that one block. Over the end zone and out.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Chubb has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or you now...
And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away.
What's good? What's good?
D. Eskridge to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard
Doing
line.
NBA 2K after this.
Looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
All right, that's what's up.
They've got a man in motion. What about you? He'll throw it. Taken in by Hill, right side.
Shit, chilling.
After a nice push downfield. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Eskridge on the return. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
Oh, I'm lonely. What you talking about?
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively.
He's really starting to just about exhaust
No, sir.
every trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket. Extended
Nah, I ain't talking about you.
where to go with it.
He completes it in traffic. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands.
So I'll be some game.
They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
3rd and just 2 to go. They send Hill right. Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Now Tagovailoa on fourth. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And there it is. He just gets it backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. So following the safety block, they're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick. Pulled in at the 20. Jukes one defender. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Chubb again on 2nd down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Lays out. What a catch. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Running right with Chubb. And he works this to the 38 before going now. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here's 2nd and 5. Buying some time right. He's got it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job finding that outlet.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Chubb again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
18, that's it. Two J. 19 Texas.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Chased out to his right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Jason Marshall. And the Dolphins have some new life in the fourth.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Tua now from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Go ahead. 18.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Dolphins need to score quickly. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Rolling out to his left. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here we go.
Shove here on 1st down. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Again, it's Chubb. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Willie Gay with the pick. And the Dolphins have some new
I should have just kicked the field goal.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. They put a receiver in motion right.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Tua off the play fake. Trying to push it deep downfield. Really
He's trying to catch him.
Second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking to throw it. Waddle makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Miami.
First down. Here's Tua. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Tagovailoa again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
And he gets it spiked. 20 seconds left to play. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Flush down out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Throwing now. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. This one intended for the running back. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And this one's out of bounds in an entirely different neighborhood from the marker. Oh, man, that's a turnover on downs. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
They're going to pass it here. He's trying to push the field. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we're time in this one. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
About to run it back with Texas again. Give me a minute though. Give me like 15, 20 minutes. Let's get into the next one. Y'all see I lost like 4 or 5 in a row, man. Can't win them all. Let's get to Texas again. About to go to NBA 2K in a minute. I just wanted to do a couple games on here real quick.
Well, days like these is why you have retractable roofs, and we've got an open one on a gorgeous afternoon for football at NRG Stadium in
Come
Houston.
on,
Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Houston Texans and themselves. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second and 9 now from the 21. Stroud looking to throw. He drops this off to Ogunbowale. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. A handoff here to Ogunbowale.
Hey, you're doing too much, man.
Down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Stroud and company going for it. And it's incomplete.
That was the dumbest shit.
And they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds
I should have
firm
picked
here
the way
on the
better.
opening drive of the night. Stroud working out of the gun. This one left side caught by Collins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
On the quick, right?
Stroud. Full right side is going to be caught by Kirk.
Oh, man, good shit.
This one in for a Texans touchdown. Christian Kirk from 17 yards out. And the Texans put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
At their own 36-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now we feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Now Stroud.
Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rappers pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Throwing now is Stroud.
He'll get this to Ogunbowale out of the backfield.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Here's Ogunbowale. And he stopped immediately there. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And trouble trying the middle here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
There's a short throw taken in by Bryant.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play.
The safety position continues to evolve into a bigger role in run defense than in the past. They certainly love to have him drop down and get aggressive in bringing ball carriers down behind the line of scrimmage. Not many bigger stops than that one right there.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This offense has converted 2 3rd downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, my God. What was I thinking, man?
And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Stroud to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And Stroud now to throw. Mario Edwards flies in to blow that play up.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
The Texans send the punter out. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he got that one all wrong. That goes almost directly out of bounds. And this is going to be spotted inside the 25-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Chubb on the counter. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Stroud.
What the fuck is this nigga? Oh my god. Why he didn't jump and catch the yo, I hit Trank. Wow.
And the Texans are going to take possession
bullshit
as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stroud. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And one more time, here's Kirk. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down. Stroud looking to change the play. Here's the 2nd and 7. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Got his man, Dell. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And the Texans will take over.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range.
Oh my, yo, what Madden? What the fuck is going on, man? That's what.
Great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Stroud out of the gun here. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game.
This is bad, man.
His guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Stroud. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Here we go, let's go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Dell. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Now a 2nd and 2.
It's Mixon on the counter. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Stroud.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the gun, Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Mixon will try the right side. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Stroud keeps it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 1 yard is the gain. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal.
On the quick, right?
They'll give it to Mixon. They'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
14. Texans, nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Stroud. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
That's good for an H-down.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's over.
Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
It was 14.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Taking a shot for down here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense.
And my goodness,
man, yo. This is horrible. This is tough.
At their own 2-yard line. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. From their own 2, Charles, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
I think what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good defensive front, you just allow them to play the run, and everyone else stays ready, and they were.
Dare Ogunbowale taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Well, the big play prior to this one got them down there, and they're able to stick it in on the very next snap.
And I think those last 2 plays, that's what you're talking about, balance, right? Big pass play, puts them in position, turn right around and hand it off. And you've got a running play that finishes it off in the end zone.
A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, they'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And that's going to be
incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Stroud looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Now it's Mixon running right. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
On the quick, right?
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Again, it's Mixon. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that'll boost their lead to 9. It's 17-8. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Tony.
Stroud to throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters. So I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Here we go.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Stroud. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down, 10 yards to go. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Here we go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Got a man. It's Collins, complete.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
Stroud back to throw.
Wide open receiver, complete. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Oh, nice job there, putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
To throw with Stroud.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th.
I went downstairs and all. I wasn't even
Now the
playing.
Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2.
The Texans will line up.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Jalen Petrie picks it off.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
All right.
Now Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Jalen Smith on the coverage.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them